Greetings, everyone. Um, so, going from one Insomniac game to another. Technically, yes, this is the remake of Spyro 2, but this was originally an Insomniac game, so I'm counting it. Also, I'm not using the same save file because I, for some reason, thought it was a good idea to start with that one. Anyway, let's get started. Now, I think I mentioned back when I played the first game on stream, um,
Is this rain ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like.
my
We should go
my
on
experience with
vacation.
Spyro kind of
Somewhere
starts with
warm.
this one.
Somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores, yeah. I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt. How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork.
Very
Is it
similarly
working,
to
Professor?
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Ripto more angry.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
But you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, and teeth like this, and they can spit fire like this. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
It's working. It's working.
anyway.
I've got a
But yeah.
dragon!
So this is one of the first games I had ever played. I mean, obviously
Whoa,
not the remake.
rough
but...
landing. Hi, which way's the beach?
Hmm.
Oh? Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
Not really.
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that pussycat?
Well.
All right, that thing.
Forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me?
Not really.
A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons.
Good.
Yeah!
Good. Suffer.
Crush, kill it, kill it. You imbecile! You ate my scepter! I'll deal with you later!
Who was that jerk?
No one
That was
important.
Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help you begin to understand our worlds. Right now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute. How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
You're a protagonist on a 3D platformer. That's how. Anyway. The adventure begun.
My Spyro, welcome to Glimmer. Unfortunately for us,
Yeah, shut up. Trust me, I've already stopped caring. Besides, I'm contractually obligated to help you anyway. So, might as well. You're in my way, I tell you. Unfortunately, because of the way this game is set up, I will not be able to get all of the gems in this level until later. Because unlike Spyro 1, you can upgrade Spyro's moveset. And that means certain
Hi,
areas...
Spyro. Hi.
Yeah, yeah.
That means
We gem cutters are a bit too short to climb these ladders. It looks
Not short. You just can't climb ladders. I think I'm the climbing ladders upgrade. Right. Anyway, but yeah, so you have the ability to upgrade your character, um, to upgrade Spyro with new moves and abilities as the game progresses. You do so by talking to that capitalist pig up there. Moneybags. I joke, but like all he cares about is money.
Ah, you must be the dragon everyone's
Besides,
talking
he's also
about.
not a pig.
Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee to open the bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gems to cross.
Fine.
Thank you, Miss.
to get a good.
Yeah, shut up. I do really like these remakes because, while not made by Insomniac, which granted a decent chunk
Thanks
of
for helping us fight off the lizards.
Spyro,
Please
a decent
take
chunk
this
of
talisman of
games
glimmer as a sign
of
of our
Insomniac
gratitude.
games that have been remade aren't remade by Insomniac.
This magic portal next.
Yeah, I'll deal with that later. Thank you.
These little lizards. Nah. You can.
Excuse me, sir, you're
You
in my
hit
way.
that.
Oh,
You can pick up a. You can pick up a rock in your
yeah,
mouth by
shut up.
just walking up to.
Fuck. There. Hey, Walker.
Yay! You've saved my crop of gems from the lizards. Here, take this.
Playing that Durgan game with the Durgans and the
But I see no Dungans.
no, not that game. Besides, I told you I had to. Besides, if you were reading the Discord, you'd know that I had to reinstall that game.
Oh, look at Mr. High and Mighty who can read. Must be
There
so nice with
there
your
are
reading.
so many things I can say
Great!
to that
The
to
Superfly
that
power-up
comment.
is active, and you can restart our gem lamps. Flame off?
What you
choose
gonna
not
do
to.
next? Tell me about how you can write.
I've done that before.
Privileged prick.
Where are you, illiterate?
You don't have to say it out loud.
Okay,
Dick.
I'm sorry, Walker. I didn't mean it like that.
Thanks for
My
helping me
cheese
light
dice
the
came
lamp,
in.
Spy.
You're what?
Oh, I bought a set of D&D dice that look like cheese.
Okay, that actually sounds awesome. Oh, by the way, apparently,
No,
no, I was just gonna say Baldur's
I'm
Gate is.
vetoing this bit.
Oh, okay. Future me, just cut this bit out then.
Good.
No, Baldur's Gate is coming to, it is going to be coming to Xbox soon,
Oh, I
or
know.
eventually.
But
I do
the
hope.
Series S version doesn't have multiplayer support.
Okay, now that's bullshit.
Yeah. So everybody else can play together. I don't know if it'll be cross-platform multiplayer support, but everybody else can play together. But me.
That sucks. Well, and I'm wondering if it's kind of a, if it's going to be a not available at launch for the Series S, or just not available.
No,
Period.
it's not available.
Because if if
It's just not available.
yeah, if it was me, I'd at least try and get it. I try and get it working. If I can't get it working at launch, at least try and get it where all players have access to multiplayer.
Yeah, no, they've already said that they're not going to do multiplayer support for the Series S.
Well, it could be worse. It could be PlayStation owners waiting for Elder Scrolls 6. Because Microsoft pretty much admitted, yeah, we don't feel like bringing Elder Scrolls to we don't feel like bringing Elder Scrolls over to PlayStation. You find Microsoft is finally listening to people saying, "Oh, you don't have any exclusives," and making all of the Bethesda games exclusive, and it's like, man, I don't even care for Skyrim. I don't even care about Elder Scrolls, and even that kind of pisses me off.
Exclusivity in itself is a failure.
Not entirely. Because here's the thing: exclusivity gets more people to buy your system. Like, yeah,
But it also causes animosity between people.
You clearly don't understand console wars. Like, it's almost like these are big corporations trying to get money, and if they can get more money from you, they'll do it. It's why they do these. It's why you have these um, exclusivity things, so that people, so that these companies can get more money, so that they can fund more games, so they can get more money. Like, yeah, it's annoying, but it.
Yeah, but in the pursuit of getting people to make exclusives, they fail to get people to make good games.
Oh
Let's be
no.
fair. That's like 90% just
Oh, hello.
Microsoft.
We didn't get a chance
Like
to introduce ourselves before. My name is
PlayStation, at
Alora.
least. PlayStation
Hi,
exclusive.
I'm Spyro.
Suck too.
What are
Don't
you,
even
some
try
kind
that.
of goat?
Okay, first off,
I'm a fawn, you dork.
they're more.
Oh,
I'd
sorry.
rather
Did
deal
you
with
meet the gem
PlayStation
cutters in
exclusives than
Glimmer?
most Microsoft
Yeah, they
exclusives.
gave me a souvenir too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a
Because
talisman?
the only thing that
What,
Microsoft
is
has
it
that's still
special? I
exclusive
just
that
stuck
I
it in the guidebook you gave me.
Well,
even
there are
remotely
14
interested in is like
talismans in Avalar,
Halo,
and
and
they're all magical. If you can collect
recent
enough
Halo
of them,
games just
they
have
can be
not been
used to
good.
defeat
So
Ripto. Hunter, where have you been?
Oh,
that's a good question. I don't know.
Spyro's gonna help
What's
us
up with
collect
the
the
monkey?
talismans.
I am?
He is.
Spyro,
That's a
look,
cheetah.
there's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken
She's a
over the
cheetah?
castle here in the Summer Forest.
Oh, the
You're going
female?
to have to go to
No, she's a
Avalar's
fawn.
worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
Try again.
Hey, I could do that.
She's a fawn.
Why doesn't the dragon just torch Ripto?
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talismans?
Hold on.
If you come across any orbs, they're important too. But I'll tell you about them
Why
later.
did cheetah wear shoes?
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
Walker, don't you have this game?
No.
Oh,
Spyro, this
you had this game at
The
one
game
point
freeze
on
or did
Xbox.
you?
No, the game didn't freeze. Connection's probably being iffy. I remember you owning a copy of this game, but then I remembered. Oh wait, you sold your Xbox One, got a Series S, so you had this game at one point. You don't anymore.
No.
Right.
Maybe you're thinking of Alex?
No, I remember before you got a Series S, you had a huge pile of Xbox games, and this was in it.
Well, you got a memory leak issue because I've never had a Spyro game except for like the originals on the PlayStation. But those are my dad's.
Dude, I have confirmation in multiple streams that if anyone's got a memory link issue, it's probably you. Because there are there are streams
I've
where
never had Spyro.
yeah, you say that. I remember you having Spyro Reignited Trilogy on Xbox. I don't remember you ever playing it, so it might have been could have been Michael who had a copy of it. Come to think of it, and it just happened to be in your where you kept your Xbox games or something. I don't know. That's the only explanation I can think of right now. I mean, to be fair, I also only half care about this conversation. Half care about the mild argument anyway.
Yes, it was Alex that had the Spyro Reignited trilogy. Not me.
Yeah, then why did I see it with your Xbox games?
I don't know. Brain damage?
Or the simpler answer, you could have easily just borrowed it from him, maybe.
Sorry.
He has it digital.
Look, the point is, one of us is lying, and my memory is not that bad. So I can show you evidence of a stream that you and
Hey,
I did together
Spyro,
a week
you
ago,
look
and you'd
like
be
you're
like,
pretty
"Yeah, I don't
agile.
remember saying
Let's
that."
try putting it to a test. See if you can get up this first step. Press the jump button and hold it down to get more. Okay, not bad. Nice job. Very good. Now,
Yep. Fuck! Ah, I hate this part. I hate this part, he says, being literally only on the second level. So, this was one of the very first video games I've ever played in my life, so.
this one's tricky.
There we go.
Wow, you're
I don't want to talk about the first video game I ever played.
You at least say what the first video game you ever played was.
Not appropriate.
You can still say it.
Leisure Suit Larry
Like,
for the PlayStation 2.
eh. Man, I'm not gonna judge. There are fucking 5-year-olds who play Grand Theft Auto and Call of Duty. So. Trust me, I don't care what your first game is. Sometimes I'm just curious. I mean, unless it's a literal sex game, and before you say anything, Leisure Suit Larry, yes, I know technically counts, but unless it's a literal sex game, I probably don't care, and either way, I wouldn't judge.
It doesn't just technically count. It's the entire point of the game. It is
I mean,
the entire point of the game.
Hang on. Trying to remember what,
What was that?
at this point, I don't know, I'm kind of not paying attention. Okay, sorry, I was trying to see, because in the back of my head, I'm sitting there thinking, wait, weren't there
A
two
Yeti has
Leisure
been
Suit
banned.
Larry games for PS2? No, there was only one. Ah, hell yeah, I can torch the penguin!
Don't kick the baby.
I'm a monster.
Really?
By the technicality, yes.
By concentrating,
Hey, Big Nose, open the
And
open
first
the door.
grab. You taste bad.
Yeah, what?
You said you're a monster.
Not that kind of monster.
Aw. Not the good type of monster. Or the
Who
other
needs
type
a-
of monster.
Enemies.
To be honest, I'm only like half paying attention, more trying to focus on the game.
Oh, with that, play random kazoo. Okay. To be
Each
honest,
time you
I'm not
defeat
really
an
listening to you. I'm building Legos.
Like in a game, or
No, I'm building Legos.
alright. No, I can't set the paintings on fire.
Can't set the what on fire?
Paintings. But if you're building, what Lego set are you building?
Hey,
Cannon.
So just like a regular, just a generic cannon.
No. Like Star Wars.
Ah, fun.
remember how
How the fuck do heavy troopers have shotguns?
Um, I'm gonna probably say that's a Lego thing
even the
because I
They're
know there's
heavy.
yeah, but it's Lego kind of has this thing against
I thought the Yeti was tougher than that.
I can't
Le Lego.
understand you.
Lego has this thing about guns are violent, overly violent weapons in their sets. It's a
And
weird
yet
thing.
they have a shotgun.
But what does a shotgun look like? Does it look like an actual realistic, like a not realistic, a modern day shotgun or a Star Wars shotgun? Because that's probably how they get away with it.
I mean, it all looks like Lego.
You have 2 minutes to score 5 goals in the.
You know, this is the first time I think I've ever had to assemble the guns on any Lego set.
Oh
And I'm
boy, time to
not,
play hockey! Ow.
not sure how I feel about this. Quit playing Crash Bash.
No.
Put down that copy of Crashly Bashly now.
No. I'm gonna keep holding it until Activision decides to remake it. And then proceed to not buy the remake because I'm still paying against Activision for very reasonable reasons. Before you say anything, Walker, just because you
I'm
don't
not
agree
going to
with it.
dignify that with my very comedic response.
I was gonna say, before you say anything, just because you don't agree with the reasons doesn't make them unreasonable.
I forgot your reasons, and I really don't care at this point.
Sexual abuse, the CEO's a complete another prick.
There's a spring. Oh, this must be the cannon mechanism. Yeah.
There were a handful of other reasons that I don't remember off the top of my head. Just no, I don't. I don't like Activision. I don't feel like giving them money. He says playing a game, playing a game
Have
that's
this.
actually released by Activision. Uh, before anyone calls me a hypocrite, which fair, you have your
Would you like
you
to
have the right to, but
come back?
at this point, it's kind of a I bought this before I decided to boycott Activision almost completely. That and if I remember correctly, I bought this used anyway, so Activision isn't seeing dissent from this, at least from not from me. Also, come to think of it, speaking of the PlayStation 1 originals of Spyro, I actually have those as well, and I very easily could have played them instead of the remake.
And you didn't because
Don't want to. I don't want to go through the trouble of setting up my PlayStation 2 just to play this fucking PlayStation 1 game. Plus, I like the remakes.
oh, hold on. Time for me to thank the sponsor for tonight's stream. Activision. No, I'm just kidding.
The only thing that would have made
They would
that
give us
worse.
money.
They would probably ask us for money because of my hatred towards them.
No, they'd
You
probably
keep
give me
giving us
money to get you to stop vocally shitting on them.
Here's the thing, because it's my stream, it'd technically be my money, and secondly, well, actually no, never mind.
Actually, it'd be their money that they're paying you to stop vocally shitting on them.
Yeah, and here's the thing, I'd probably still shit on them.
Ah, but then you'd be in breach of contract and therefore sued.
I'm not signing any fucking contracts with Activision.
Who the fuck messaging me?
I thought that was me for a second there. I was about to wonder who the fuck's messaging me. It's like, I'm in the middle of a stream. I'm not paying attention to those messages.
Well, I'm building Legos and bullying you.
Yeah, but you can actually pay attention to messages.
Thank goodness you scared
But
that
they're
idiot.
not for me.
Yeah, what was it called? Well, we're at Durgan, so time to burn Nate the countryside.
I just came up with a question I think Phantom might have an answer for, since it's military-ish related.
Curious what the question is.
Okay. So, your stream froze.
Yeah.
Uh, since okay, think of like terror thing, right?
I'm sorry. What or what?
Like a military shooter.
Right.
What is that for like officer class? Why does the officer class always start with just or normally start with pistol? Like from the officer, one of the more well-armed uh, members in the
We're talking like military shooter, like shooter games, right? Because if so, I would say it's probably you start off with a pistol in a lot of those shooter games because a pistol is kind of an easy starter weapon to give somebody. If you know how to shoot a
Well
pistol, it's
done,
easier to
Spyro.
figure out
You've
how to shoot
scared
at
the
any
evil
other
spirit
weapons.
away.
yeah, but why would an officer start with a pistol? Officer is above your common soldier.
Right.
So why
Well,
do they have the
it
shitter gun?
in a military shooter, like it's less of a because they're a higher rank and more of a because this is, in like a military shooter game, having starting off with a pistol is essentially the equivalent of saying, all right, we need to make sure you understand how to shoot. Like it's less of a realism because yeah, you're right. The officer probably uh,
The first to score.
the officer most likely like realistically should have a better gun, a better weapon, but um, this is my hockey puck. I'm taking it from you. Can't be trusted. Fuck. Um, but yeah, it to me it all comes down to it's probably to get a player used to playing the game and how these shooter controls work.
But officer's like the last thing you unlock because it's a higher rank than normal soldiers. So why
True.
would they? So why would they do the tutorial type weapon last?
Well, the other thing is for consistency's sake, because all the other classes would have a pistol, and to me it's also
No,
kind of a, to me it's also kind of a I would imagine an officer would still have a pistol or a handgun or some kind of handgun, if not a pistol, like a revolver or something. Um, a smaller, basically a smaller handgun, so that they can, because you're not always going to need like a shotgun or a sniper rifle or something like that. Sometimes a smaller handgun would do you just as well.
You know, I can't tell if you're making any good points because your connection keeps cutting out.
That's the one downside about this
Maybe
conversation.
you're not.
It's the one downside about this conversation is because I'm actually trying to have a very serious,
Well,
trying
try
to keep a
this.
serious conversation.
If
My
you
connection
stare
is
at
just
it long enough,
shit right now.
you might not see anything.
So I'm going to assume the answer is because once you get to the rank required to unlock an officer, you're just bullshitting through the game, and so you're going to do it in the most goofy way possible using only a handgun.
I mean, that's not the answer I gave,
But could I hear the answer you gave?
the answer I gave was for consistency's sake.
That doesn't make sense. What do you mean by for consistency?
What I mean is because all the other classes have pistols, and it would be
There,
easy. It
um,
would be easy to. It would be easy in a video game to basically say, "All right, here's another pistol because you're used to the pistol."
yeah, but what I'm saying is they don't get a main weapon.
Yeah,
The pistol is their main weapon.
yeah. Well, in that case, you said,
It's basically just BM.
well, you said the officer would be the hardest difficulty in the game. That's probably why.
Well, not, I didn't say hardest difficulty. That's the last thing you unlock.
Ah, I love this cutscene. Dude just fucking kills his mentor. Right then,
I
onwards.
didn't, I didn't ask how big the room is. I said cast fireball.
That's. I told you we're not playing Baldur's Gate tonight.
Did I ask if we were playing
That
Baldur's Gate? Or did I say cast
okay.
fireball?
Cast fireball anyway. uh,
Yeah, do I look like a dumb, stupid nerd?
I I do actually want to bring up. I love that Joe Cat on Twitter has actually said. People wanted him to make a crap guide to Baldur's Gate, and he said, "I already did that." And he just shared an image of his crap guide to D&D playlist. I mean, it's not wrong.
I mean, he's not wrong, but he did make a mistake.
You're well on your. Oh,
How so?
He remade his Barbarian video, and now people are wanting to tear him apart for not remaking the rest of them.
Okay, I could kind of understand that, but at the same time, there's probably a reason he remade the um. There's probably a reason
Yeah.
he remade
Hey,
Barbarian and not
Spyro.
the others.
Joe Crap explained it
Okay.
in the video. He felt like it wasn't good.
Yeah, and which is probably why he didn't remake the others, because he felt the others were good. People are just petty sometimes.
I saw something shiny at the top of this wall. You could probably.
Yeah, I probably could learn how to climb. If only Moneybags would teach me how to climb. fucking greedy fuck.
Got enough money to learn?
It doesn't matter if I have money to learn. He's not teaching me.
Then I'm gonna have to kick you from the server.
No. Wait, you don't have that power.
Did I ask if I had that power? No, I said cast Fireball.
I can't believe it. I got kicked from my fucking Discord server.
Alright, motherfuckers. We're taking over Glitch's Twitch channel. It's gonna be a Vampire Survivor week.
Fine, but if you have to, but if you're taking over my channel, you gotta at least you have to at least
No.
you have to at least finish the game.
Finish what game?
Vampire Survivor. You don't have to complete it. You just gotta finish the story mode.
There is no story mode.
Say, Spyro. Ah,
Vampire Survivor doesn't have a story mode.
Well, then it'd probably just end up being a one-off. Never mind then. Because that is not something I would do an entire week
Off my
of.
TV, you fat bitch.
Just because I'm fat doesn't mean you have to draw attention to it.
Your game camera is current. If you like. Okay.
Glitch, can you stop eating your internet connection?
No, it's tasty.
I can't argue with you if every time you're starting to say something, your entire screen freezes.
You know, this is the point where you end up finding out I have a fucking lag switch. And I'm doing it intentionally.
Just to make your argument completely unintelligible and therefore inadmissible, defaulting me to the victor of this argument.
That's not how that would work at all.
Well, if nobody can understand your argument, are you really arguing?
Yes. And it's less of a nobody can understand my argument and more of a you can't understand my argument. Because remember, I record these streams, so everyone at home is able to hear my end of the argument, and you just end up choosing yourself as the victor because you can't hear it. That being said, I probably should try and do something with my internet. I mean, I'm not going to because I'm in the middle of the stream. If I do something about my internet now, it's going to screw up the stream, but... Well, that and the fact that, there's not really anything I can do to fix things. I mean, I can reset my router, but that's only going to get me so far.
Did you drain the plumbus today?
No, I haven't seen Rick and Morty since season 3.
What are either of those things?
I'd answer the question, but I don't feel like it.
Spyro! This magic.
Well, not only is that answer unsatisfactory, it's downright rude.
You're welcome. Wait, why didn't we see this cutscene earlier? Huh, weird. And I completely forgot you can control Spyro during the loading screens.
Wait, really?
Yeah. There's not like there's not really anything you can do. Like you can't move them up or down, but you can make them breathe fire and roll left and right. Not really much reason to do that, but you can do it.
And that's all the reason you need to do it. Because you can.
Yeah, that's fair.
If it's a finagle you can finagle with, it is your right.
Oh no, the wooden tiki idols are attacking. It's almost like I'm a dragon who can breathe fire.
Well, no, whatever will you do? Perhaps breathe fire?
No, I'm gonna
I don't
breathe
know.
light. I'm gonna breathe lightning at him out of spite.
No, didn't that game kind of suck?
What game?
The
I've
one
been
where you could
locked
get like
the first.
elemental breaths.
Not really. It's okay. It's kind of a. If I remember correctly,
Oh, Spyro, you did it!
it's not bad, but it's not really what people were expecting or wanting.
Oh, Spyro, you did it!
I
Wow,
mean,
Spyro, you did.
I mean, I could keep talking to him. I just choose not to.
Why would you? That robs you of wow, Spyro, you did.
Well, it's a good thing dragons apparently don't need to breathe underwater. Unfortunately, because our dragonfly friend also can't breathe underwater. I put him in a bubble. If anyone asks what I just said, nah, I don't know either. I kind of zoned out.
That is a multitude of square pieces. Wait a minute. That's the seat. You're joking.
No, I kind of wish I could see what you're doing right now. I know you say you were building Legos, but like,
It's not even a
Those
seat.
metal.
I've seen some wanky ass Lego sets, so probably more of a seat than I'm used to. Also, what the hell did I say? Did I say wanky ass?
Yeah, you turned British. So sorry.
I mean,
You mean what?
nah, I don't want to finish that train of thought.
Aim the
I know how to control the camera. Stop telling me how to play the game.
Hey, did you know you could fly in Spyro? Well, less of fly, more of glide, because your wings suck, and you suck, and you're too young.
Well, I was about to say,
Are
it's
you
almost.
still voiced by Elijah Wood?
Yes, I do. You know, come to think of it, I think Legend of Spyro series is probably the only series in the only Spyro series I have not tried at least one game in at least one game of. And then I'm still angry at Activision for canceling the Legend of Spyro movie that we were supposed to get because they wanted to pull the Spyro franchise in another direction. That other direction being Skylanders. I don't even hate Skylanders anymore. It's just, but I'm still angry about that decision. But at the same time, it's like, like Skylanders wasn't a bad game. I'm just angry that people liked the Legend of Spyro series at the very least for its story, and we almost got a Legend of Spyro movie only for it to be canceled um, because Activision's like, yeah, no, we don't want to make this movie anymore. What you mean?
I see.
Well, to be fair, it's also like this was I think it was supposed to come out at like 2010 and be made by the same guy who did the Aragon movie. So chances are, our movie wouldn't have been good anyway. But
Still, you won't know.
yeah, we'll never know because because Activision has a lot of fucking stupid decisions because they want money.
Hi, I'm Eugene Krabs. I like money.
I mean, like Bobby Kotick from Activision might as well be Mr. Krabs if he was mixed with literally every anime pervert ever.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm gonna take offense to that for one reason.
What?
There's an anime pervert that's actually a good guy.
There's a lot of anime perverts that are good guys. Well, for the most part.
I can only think of one.
They are still. All right, which one are you thinking of?
Issei from High School DxD.
Oh yeah, that's right. I haven't seen High
This
School
idle
DxD.
He's the main character. He's actually a nice guy. He's just incredibly perverted.
I'd say that with Sanji in One Piece as well. I mean, Sanji is also the chef of Straw Hat Pirates, so.
Okay, Spyro, just one more puzzle.
Speaking of which, speaking of like adaptations of such, I am really fucking happy that the Netflix One Piece turned out as good as it did.
I don't really care.
I know you don't care. I I just wanted to bring up that it made me happy that it wasn't shit like 90% of every other live action anime adaptation. Hilariously enough, it's one of the only Netflix live action adaptations that they've done that's worth watching. Because Netflix has done. They did One Piece. They did Death Note. They did Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop was not good, and it's
I'm
sad.
gonna ignore that.
Ignore what? Look, if you think when I say
Jump
Cowboy
on these
Bebop isn't good,
stones in the correct order, you will solve the puzzle.
I mean
I only know
the
what the
Netflix
first one is.
adaptation. The
It's
original
up to
series
you
is
to figure
great.
the rest out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and ignore that.
Nope.
Let's.
All right, so it's star. Nope.
Let's start over.
I'm assuming you
Start over.
liked the Netflix Bebop.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed it, but I also would not call it good.
Nice job.
Like it definitely had its moments, but as someone who has binge watched the entire original series multiple times, um, it could have been so much better. Which honestly is one of the reasons I'm kind of sad it never got a season 2. Because if we got a season 2, they could have. There's a chance that they could have actually improved on the stuff that did work in the series. What else do I need to do on this island world place thing? Shit. What else? What else did Netflix do? Netflix also did they did a live action Death Note, which I think is funny because we technically have 2 live action Death Note adaptations. One that was actually one that was apparently pretty good and faithful, and the other that was the Netflix adaptation. They did an adaptation of Bleach, which wasn't good. It wasn't bad either, but it just wasn't like. It's an example of a it's there kind of adaptation. Um, we're apparently getting Netflix is apparently doing a live action um a new live action Avatar The Last Airbender series, and considering the last live action Avatar Last Airbender, not holding my breath. I mean, I also
The hula girl's ring dance flew up.
kinda hope that that they can't fuck up as bad as Shyamalan did, but never know. I mean, the original creators of Last Airbender were on board to help with the Netflix series, and then left because of creative differences, which really makes me worried. So, guess we'll see when that eventually comes out.
I zoned out for several minutes while I was buying Baldur's Gate. What did I miss? You were complaining about something?
Talking about Netflix's
Only an
shitty.
idiot, maybe.
Talking about Netflix's shitty live action anime adaptations. I wasn't calling you an idiot. I actually mentioned, like, while I don't think it was great, I enjoyed the Netflix's Cowboy Bebop.
But you said it wasn't good.
Oh yeah, no, I do not I don't think it's that great, but I still enjoyed it. Dude, there's a lot of things that I don't think is good, but I enjoy. I mean, I willingly own a copy of the Bob Hoskins Super Mario Brothers movie, which, granted, I did not purchase. I think either you or Alex bought for me as a joke, but I still enjoy.
You have 2 copies because we both got you one.
No, I only have one copy. So if you both bought me one, I might have sold one and forgot I sold one.
You most definitely did, because when I bought you the copy I did, you already had another copy, and you told me Alex got that for you.
Ah, right. Okay. But yeah, no, I have a copy of that. I do have a copy of the recent Mario movie though. Yeah, like I also willingly went out of my way to buy a copy of fucking Superman 64. So yeah, I sometimes I just like trash. And I do eventually want to play Superman 64 on stream. I just need a good time to do it.
Boy, you gonna be doing that by yourself. Ain't nobody gonna come on here and... unless we all get on the stream just to call you an idiot for playing Superman 64 on stream.
Remember, I spent it's not that I'm playing it. I spent money on an actual copy. I spent
Oh,
I
I'm
spent
very much well aware.
yeah, I spent $15 on that. One of the worst there are a few games that I played that people are like, "Oh, this is one of the worst games of all time." And I've played myself, and I'm sitting there like, yeah, it's not great, but it's not as bad as people say. Superman 64 is legitimately one of the only games where I would look at it and say, yeah, no. People who say this is one of the worst games of all time, they're not wrong. It legitimately is that fucking bad.
And yet you're willing to subject your viewer to it.
Oh yeah. Because here's the thing, they
Why would you
wouldn't.
do that to your viewer?
Because here's the thing, they wouldn't be playing it. The most fun that you can get out of Superman 64 is watching someone else torture themselves playing it. That and the multiplayer, because the multiplayer Superman 64 is one thing that I would mildly defend. Only mildly. It's still not good, but it's like the best part of Superman 64, and people forget that it even exists.
Didn't you try and make me play it, and I was like, yeah, no, this is unplayable? The multiplayer.
I think we tried the multiplayer at least once.
Hi, Spyro. It's a good thing.
I don't remember if you ever. I don't remember you saying it's unplayable, but that sounds right. I mean, to be fair, any part of Superman 64 is still unplayable, but like at least at least the multiplayer somewhat it was somewhat functional. Like it it somehow played slightly better than than the rest of the fucking game.
Yeah, no matter what part, no matter how good whatever part is you're playing, you still eventually remember that you're playing Superman 64, and then you start butt chugging Drano.
Yeah, sounds about right. Well, and the other thing is, like, I think if I ever do stream Superman 64, I'm only gonna do that as a one-off. I don't think I'd ever do it as, like, a full-on, I don't think I would ever do it as a full-on, like, full 100%, trying 100% the game kind of stream.
Well, yeah, because you'd be drunk despite the fact that you don't drink before you got halfway through it.
It would resort me to drinking. Quick, get me Guinness. I thought you didn't like alcohol. Get me Guinness. I need something to numb the pain.
I'll bring Casey in for that one, just so he can give you alcohol. And then you two can argue about
things.
I was gonna say religion, but I don't think you two would argue about religion.
I don't care enough to argue about religion. Plus when it comes to religion, it's kind of a I don't care about your religious beliefs as long as you don't shove it down my throat. In fact, a lot of cases I'd actually be interested because I'm just curious about other religions.
Talk to Alex. He's got books.
No, I know.
Not like actual religious texts, but just like books about other religions.
I know. I've met Alex before. Where we, I don't want to say friends. We're acquaintances. I don't hate Alex. Like, despite what people might believe, I don't hate Alex. He gets on my nerves, but I don't hate him.
He gets on everyone's nerves.
Yeah.
The guys we hang out with on Friday.
Hello, young one. There's a chef up at the top of the...
He gets on their nerves.
Not surprised in the slightest.
And
but he is like Alex can be fun company.
Much worse whenever he plays D&D.
Yeah.
Because he tries to control people when he plays D&D.
Yeah. How the fuck do I get back to where I was?
Go back the way you came.
Yeah, I don't remember where that was.
Well, have you tried looking backwards when you walk? I can take that as a no.
Ah, there we go. You know, it'd also help if I took took the time to look at the fucking map on the bottom left of my screen. That's currently being obscured by the Back to Game logo. Back to Game, where I said I was going to do educational stuff and then proceeded not to do educational shit.
I can spout some educational stuff if you want.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop you.
Okay.
And then puts
In 1939, in Germany. No, I'm just kidding.
So when you realize I actually muted you muted you while you did that.
Did you actually?
No.
I was about to say, you cunt.
No.
Now I'm really going to start talking about. I'm going to get you banned from Twitch.
Somehow, you'll get me banned from Twitch, but it's not how you think.
How do you think I'm going to get you banned? No, I want to know this. How do you think I'm going to get you banned?
I had something for this, but I pretty much immediately lost it. Like there was a joke, but I don't remember what the joke was.
Have you tried looking in a mirror?
No, not that kind of joke.
Oh, you're right. Jokes need to be funny.
Yeah. I was about to say. It just makes me think of a post I remember seeing on Twitter, which is someone I follow jokingly said, "You know what steals your virginity?" And I responded, "He can't steal something that wasn't there in the first place." Or
My guy, you got something you want to tell us about?
uh no, I screwed up the joke. No, it was
Actually, never mind. Don't do that. That's gonna get you banned from Twitch, and it's not gonna be my fault.
yeah. The only person dumb enough to get himself banned from Twitch on this channel is myself.
Oh. No, you're just the only person dumb enough to get yourself banned on accident.
Yeah.
The rest of us are purposely trying to get you banned.
Oh, I know. No, the joke no, the actual joke was you know what,
How
fuck
many
you.
people are purposely trying to get you banned?
Yeah. No, but
And
the
zero
actual
is going to be a
joke,
higher than zero number.
the actual joke was like gives you back your virginity, and I said you can't give back something that was never lost in the first place. I think that was the actual joke.
Oh, so everything you said was started on the premise of a lie.
Yeah, something like that. The point is, like the entire point is, I screwed up the punchline, or I didn't screw up the punchline. I screwed up
Oh,
the
you
screwed up
screwed
the
up the
setup.
setup.
Yeah, like I said, I screwed up the punchline. Yeah.
As always, you are the punchline.
Like even
Just
outside,
look behind
even
me and there's 1,000 people waiting to punch you. Move! Get the lock going! Come on! I paid good money for this! Wait, you guys paid for this?
yeah, Walker does this for free.
Nah. Glitch pays me for this.
Yeah, it's in Walker's job description. Bully, bully glitch live.
Wait, I'm only supposed to be doing it live? Heh. Whoops.
That was what was in the contract.
Well, like I said when I came in, bold of you to assume I can read, you prick.
I know you're not actually illiterate.
Nah, I just don't actually have the focus to be able to read anymore. I'll start trying to read something, and, oh boy, just not there.
That's kind of sad. I get it.
My ADHD has gotten so bad, I start reading something, boom, I'll read the same sentence for like 2 hours.
Oof. Right, another fucking area we can't finish because we need to learn how to climb. Moneybag still isn't willing to teach us.
Why isn't he?
Because he's greedy.
So you just don't have enough money.
No, again, I'm pretty sure I have the money. He just hasn't taught us. I haven't found the right world where he teaches us the climb ability.
I could look it up, but I don't want to.
I also don't care. Like, worst comes to worst, I'll just kind of wander from level to level until I find it.
So none of us care. All right, everybody, that's tonight's stream. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and punch Glitch right, and then. Well, I was gonna say dick, but you gotta have one.
Yeah, can't attack something that's not there.
Well, it might be there, but I don't have an electron microscope.
Scientists have been looking for it to this day. Before
I
anyone
would
says
call
anything,
our head scientist Almur, but he's currently. There's a big electric fence there.
yeah.
You should probably stand in it. It might give you lightning breath. Like you were talking about earlier.
Okay, I know you're I know you're full of shit, but part of me wants to.
Do it. Give in to the urges.
I know you're full. I know you guys are full of my shame, but because you seem like nice guys, I'm gonna do it anyway. I love that
No.
I love that Scott the Watch joke. It's like there's something behind you. Look, I know you guys are full of shit, but I'm gonna do it anyway because you seem like just nice guys. He turns around and the guys leave.
Hey, guess what I just remembered I could do?
Leave? Walker has found the soundboard again. Spamming it with fucking ducks. Oh yeah? Two can play that game.
What are you talking about? You're not doing anything.
That you know. Please understand, I have the ability to mute your soundboard.
Please understand. It do not matter.
Did you stop messing with the soundboard?
What?
Nah, never mind.
What soundboard?
Walker's actually playing with real ducks.
What's a duck?
They're this avian-like creature. They tend to stay in water for some reason.
Cool. Can I drown them?
I mean, I'd say yes, but
But what?
I honestly don't know. I don't know or really care enough about ducks to answer that question. Ramming into all the robots.
So wait,
Something-
if you're out of worlds to go to, and you can't figure out where Moneybags sells you the thing, are you soft locked?
No. I'm not out of I'm not out of worlds to go to.
You're soft locked. Reset the game.
Yeah, I'll do it later.
What?
I'll do it later.
Thank you, Spy.
I'll do it later. I'm gonna wander around for the next 30 minutes to kill time.
You don't have 30 minutes.
Says you.
What, are you going later than 9 o'clock?
I could. I mean, I can technically go as long as I want to.
Wow, this is cringe.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Not you, for once.
Nah, it still wouldn't be the first time.
Gas station? About Fortnite.
Hang on, I'm sorry, what?
Shell, the gas station,
Yes.
made an advertisement in Fortnite.
You know, I'm not as surprised about that than as you think I would be.
I'm not surprised. I'm just mildly disgusted.
The only thing that would make it funnier is if it actually is if you can act like I assume they made a custom world in Fortnite, right?
I wasn't watching the ad. All I saw was it was an ad from Shell, and there was a default Fortnite skin.
Hmm.
And some of the not default skins.
Yeah, I'm assuming that they probably have a world in Fortnite then, because usually they'll that are jumping on trends because Fortnite's popular.
Well, of course it's jumping on a trend. I'm just saying it's cringe.
Oh yeah, it's almost like it's Fortnite or something.
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's cringe.
I mean, I like Fortnite. I'd still say Fortnite's cringe, but not because of the game, more because of the fucking 7-year-olds that think they're funny. Shit.
Oh, hey, here's my 1 minute reminder that you suck.
People usually have like chat
Spyro.
bots. People have chat bots to remind them to drink water, to remind people to be civil in the chat. I have a fucking chat bot that just reminds Walker to bully me.
You think I'm looking at your chat?
Oh, I know you aren't. Bold of you to assume I'm looking at the chat. No one interacts in the chat, so it's not really anything to look at.
Yeah, of course nobody interacts in the chat. I got invited to Discord to bully you in person. Well, with my voice.
Spyro, you've done well. Here, take this random orb I found on the ground.
Next, remember.
Cool. Can I get something interesting like the ability to climb?
No.
Loads fire breath with malicious intent.
Loads.
Can I have the ability to climb now?
No, but not because I'm not threatened, more because I can't grant you that ability. You have to talk to Moneybags. Well, can you get Moneybags? Good.
What a strange way to water your crops.
How?
Somebody was using a drone with water sprayers on it.
I mean, it still works at the end of the day.
I mean, you know that old adage, if it works, it ain't stupid?
No. I have honestly never heard that before.
People like saying it all the time. If it works, it's not stupid. Well, I disagree. If it works but it's stupid, but it works. Because you can dumbass your way out of a sticky situation. I do it all the time.
Yeah, that's how I got out of that prison that one time.
You and I both know that I busted you out of there by stupiding my way out of that situation.
Yeah, like I said.
You didn't. You didn't do shit.
Yeah,
but again,
by association.
nah. Fuck your by association. I did all the work again. Just like that one time with the beholder.
Okay, to be fair, with the beholder,
And that
I
other
kind of
time
wasn't
with the
paying attention.
slime.
Yeah, no, I don't have an excuse for a slime.
And that other time with the fucking Kuatoa. They made a god out of me. They didn't even know you were there.
I mean, I at least tried with the Kuatoa. I know I didn't succeed, but I tried.
I'm gonna assume he died. But this time I'm not coming to save him. Are you there?
Maybe. Maybe. Are you coming to save me?
Why should I?
Yeah, that's fair.
Every time I do, you take credit for it.
I don't take credit for every time. Just the times where it's convenient for me to.
That's every time.
Oh.
You always write your books about things that I've done and you were just there for.
I didn't take credit for the slime.
Just holds up a book about how you defeated a slime.
That
Come
was a
again?
different. That was a different slime.
Lowers the book about the slime, and there's a book about a beholder. Come again?
Yeah, I don't.
I don't even have to mention this one. Lowers the book about the beholder, and there's a book about becoming a god to the Ukatoa. Boy.
Okay. But to be fair, you're talking to a bard.
You're a third-rate writer who steals my work for your intellectual property.
You said you were okay with me writing the stories and me adding a couple creative liberties.
You wrote me out of all of these stories.
I didn't write you out of all of them. I just didn't give you plot relevance.
I wasn't mentioned once in any of these books.
Like I said, I didn't write you out, I just didn't give you plot relevance.
You know what? I'm gonna come find you.
you know, someone somewhere is gonna think that we're that we're actually serious, and it's like, no, we're just because I'm ready to.
Anyways,
Yeah,
I did not hear a word you just said.
I said someone somewhere is gonna assume that we're actually being serious, and that I've written stories where I write you out, where you've done something and I write you out of it. I mean, I've written stories, but I actually think less people have read my stories than people have actually tuned into my stream. So that should tell you how much people actually care. And now I'm sad.
Can I make you even more sad?
Yeah, probably.
Hmm.
There we go.
Oh, geez. I just looked at Steam to check how my download was going.
Yeah.
There's a 10-year celebration of GTA 5 going on in GTA Online.
Huh.
That's way too many years.
I mean, it GTA 5 did come out in 2013.
I know. I can count.
I was there, Glitch, 3,000 years ago. Didn't you say before that you actually have played the original, like either you or Alex said you played the original PS3 or Xbox version of GTA 5 when it first came out?
Not when it first came out, but I did play the 360 version.
Right.
It was bad. Okay. It's still bad. Okay.
Man. It was right
To play
as
with.
well, it was right
But
as it was right as a new console generation was starting, so and
yeah.
they weren't gonna make it as like a launch title for Xbox One and PS4.
As uh as I was about to say, online is only really fun if you have people to play it with. But all three of the people that I purchased GTA Online for, or GTA 5 so they could do online for, played it for like 2 days and then never wanted to touch it again. Which is really, really irritating.
I know I still play GTA 5
Because I
here and
bought
there.
deluxe content for them.
Yeah.
So I spent like $100
Wait, did you?
a person
I,
on
I
them.
can't I
And
can't remember.
now,
Did
uh,
you buy
I
the GTA 5 on Xbox, or did Casey buy it for me?
I bought it for you, but I didn't buy you deluxe content.
Right. You just bought me you bought me the standard game.
But I bought Casey deluxe content, I bought Colton deluxe content, and I bought Brian deluxe content. None of them played it more than 2 days.
Yeah, and the only reason I don't play with you anymore is because I've moved to playing on PlayStation. Which I'm happy I was at least able to transfer my character I had on Xbox over to PlayStation. But
Connect. Come on. You there?
Yeah, yeah, I'm still here. I'm happy I was able to I was able to transfer my Xbox, the character I had on Xbox, over to PlayStation. So then I didn't have to rank all the way back up to. I think that character was rank 100. Vaguely remember.
I
One of my characters was.
was about to say I was the only one I knew of that got anywhere near rank 100.
Oh wait, no, I think
Alex is
the
still
character
ranked fucking 15.
to this day.
No, I leveled him up a little bit.
I was gonna say.
But
He's
what I was
still.
gonna say was, even if I wanted to try and get them to play GTA again, I can't.
Why not?
Since I'm a console generation ahead of them, my GTA Online is different from theirs.
You would actually still be able to play it because it is possible to do cross generation. It just they would have to play on Xbox.
It's not cross-platform.
I know it's not
Is
cross
it?
platform. It's cross generation. So you would theoretically
No.
be able to.
I remember specifically when I transferred of online, which was a standalone. It didn't have to have 5 with it. But when I transferred my character over, it told me I couldn't play with people from the previous generation.
Then it must have changed because from what I remember, at least with PlayStation, it is possible.
Something about the servers being separate.
Weird.
Anyways, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Nah, it's
I'm
almost done
tired.
anyway.
I'm tired. Connection's bad. It's 5
Funny
minutes
looking
till
guys
you.
with the shucks.
Remember that you suck.
I will.
See ya.
Crap. I do love. I love the sheep. Just have the fucking a little diver's helmet on. That's kind of cute. All right, my
Spyro,
bags.
you must be tougher than you look to get here.
Yeah. Wait, no, yeah. Ah! How many did I need? You're like 14 minutes. That's 11. Oh. So it should be one. There we go. Oh, oh god, I don't have to pay to fucking use this thing. I don't have to pay the first time. Good. Fuck you, moneybags. Shit, now what? Oh.
Our world is.
Thanks for the golden seashell, I guess. Ooh, fire breath. Mm. Yeah, this would be better if this wasn't so fucking awkward. I mean, this is kinda like Control E. Nice. Ah! I'm curious about. Alright, there's sharks there. There's still sharks here. Rich, I think you're lost. I think you're lost. I mean, I am. I am lost. Alright, my bags. Let's see. Because... I need to see where this leads out. Depending on where it leads out. Right. Right, so it'd be about there. Fire is this way. So once I got fire, I can handle the sharks. Hopefully. I mean, theoretically. Alright, there's my bag, so... Right. And what I'm wondering about is these pillars here. They gotta be important. I assume the thing is, like, I gotta find them in the right order. Because there's 3 and 4. I think I know where 5 is. I think Matt's 5. Let me double check. It's 5. Hmm. Weird. Yeah, because that's 6. Which makes me wonder where 1 and 2 are. Right. Anyway. Oh, right, the sharks. Right. And I think that is where I'm going to end it for the night. I will see you guys next time from. I think tomorrow's King Mons. Anyway, bye.